Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Chagrin Falls girls tennis team. Head coach Kathleen, I can never say it when I have to. I can always say it in my head. Aranovage.
Aaron Avage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aaron Avage. Okay, so I can always say it in my head, but I can never spit it out when it comes time. But
No
welcome,
worries.
coach. I appreciate you and the ladies being here. Why don't you start out and just give us a preview of what we can expect out of the Tigers in your first year?
All right. Well, thank you so much. We have a great team as always. We have lots of newer players this year, but we also have several returning ones, including the ladies that you are going to talk to today, which would be Delaney Joyce and Claire Rubin. Um, we have 21 players, and we have actually a pretty tough schedule this year, but we are up for the challenge for sure because I had most of these girls in class and I can tell you that they are all strong competitors, absolutely hard workers. So we're looking forward to a good season.
Off the air, we mentioned that this is the first time the job has opened up since you've been an empty nester. You teach at Chagrin Falls. Your
Yes.
kids went to Kirtland, but so how nice is it just to have that opportunity to step in where you teach and coach some of the girls that you've had in class?
It is a phenomenal opportunity. I'm really grateful to work in Chagrin. I have loved it since day one. So I'm excited to head out on the courts right after school and be with a lot of the kids that I know real well. They are absolutely outstanding. Yeah.
You coach boys tennis at Kirtland, so
I do.
you're familiar with the Valley Division. And then in girls, your Chagrin team is going to be in the Chagrin division, and it's pretty brutal. So, how do you get these girls ready to play such tough competition every conference match?
It is definitely challenging. Obviously, I cannot do it alone. So I just want to mention that I have awesome fellow coaches. That would be Stacy Casamento and Sue Overholt. So they have been helping the whole season with the girls. But truthfully, we don't get a lot of practices because we have really full schedules. So I have to thank a lot of the people that they've taken lessons from and the fact that we had a lot of preseason workouts and I saw the girls running themselves and really working hard. I know that they have a great work ethic. So that is what we're banking on. And we have all of the coaches, we play a lot of USTA Adult League. So we are gearing up these people for lifetime sport and
Excellent.
hoping that they play it forever like we do.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the girls. Let's start with Delaney. Delaney, for the folks at home, just introduce yourself, name, grade, and where you expect to play this year. First singles, second singles, etc.
Hello, I'm Delaney Joyce. I'm a rising senior and I will play first singles this season.
So coming in senior year, I have to imagine you're thrilled about being a senior finally, but at the same time, your high school career is going to come to a close every time you get out there and play a match. So how are you kind of balancing those emotions?
It's just fun to be part of the team. When I was younger on the team, there was so much leadership from the seniors and juniors that year that I just kind of want to like emulate what they gave to the team and grow the program itself, just being an upperclassman and a leader on the team.
Coming in senior year, you have a new coach, so you're learning some new things maybe, or just learning some different ways to practice and prepare. How has that transition gone so far?
It's gone great. There's a lot of personalization on the team, I'd say, so far. Getting to know the coach, mostly everyone on the team knows her already because a lot of people had her as a teacher. And so I think the relationship building is definitely coming along and it's translating to practices too. Um, there's a lot of individual work and as well as teamwork, playing doubles, learning to make friends and find relationships with your teammates. So I think it's going well.
From freshman year until now, how much have you improved?
Um, as a player, it depends. I've been challenged against my freshman, sophomore, junior year. I had a lot of competition on the team. There was just like a lot of girls that were really standout players, and it was fun to play alongside with them. I think mentally, I've improved my mental game, and just staying in the game, on that level of play is important. And I think that's something that I've improved over the years. So.
The CVC, especially that Chagrin division, is a powerhouse in girls tennis. What does that do for your mentality? Just knowing that every time you go out and you're playing the Hawkins and the Orange, you know you're going to be pushed and you have to play your best.
Yeah, like you said, you just have to play your best, and whatever happens, happens. It's super fun to play, teams like Hawken, Orange every year because it's so competitive and it's always a really fun match. Um, yeah, and it's also nice because we play them a couple times in the season, so we'll get to play them in CVCs as well as the regular season, and oftentimes playoffs as well. So it's good to always see yourself improving and changing up your game in order to, kind of play to their level and try and have a competitive game.
Who are some of the girls on the team that you practice with or you just watch in practice that have really been impressive in the preseason?
In the preseason, my teammate who's on this call, Claire, she has improved so much. She's just a rising sophomore this year. And I mean, like, levels of improvement are evident throughout the summer. I know she played a lot. There's rising juniors and seniors that have improved a lot as well, too, especially throughout their high school career. Some of them didn't play their freshman year or just joined as a junior, and they have really improved their game. Some of the girls, so it's exciting to see.
Last one for you is, what are your goals this season, individually and for your team?
Um, Individually, like I said, it's uh it's easy to, like, I kind of want to, you know, make sure that the program is growing by the impact that I leave on Chagrin tennis, especially in these like pretty developmental years. I think that I hope to like leave an impact on the freshmen, underclassmen, and just about leadership and discipline. And as a team, of course, I hope that we can uh, just improve over the season, play the best we can, and become a really uh, become a team that has a lot of chemistry. And other teams look at us and think that they all get along, they're all super good friends, and they're just having fun and playing well together over the season.
Excellent. Good luck to you this fall.
Thank you.
All right, Claire, on to you. For the folks at home, just introduce yourself. Name, grade, and where you expect to play this year. First singles, second singles, etc.
Hi, I'm Claire Rubin. I'm a rising sophomore, and I'll probably be playing second singles this year.
I believe you were all conference last year as a freshman.
Yes, I was.
Outstanding. Well, great job. What was that like, just going out and playing varsity tennis as a freshman and earning all conference honors? I mean, I have to imagine you started out a little nervous and gained confidence as you went through the season.
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. Also, being on a team with mainly, actually, all upperclassmen, it made me a bit nervous because I didn't really know any of them. So I was scared both for the tennis aspect and socially. But both ended up being really fun, and I ended up getting really close with most of the people on the team.
When you look at last year, when did you kind of settle in and just say, hey, I belong here?
Honestly, probably 2 weeks into the actual season, because by then I feel like we had already been playing as a group for long enough in solidified positions where everyone knew what place they were. There wasn't any competition among us, but we all wanted to just be friends, and everyone was really inclusive.
And coming into this season, do you feel like a sophomore or do you feel more like a junior, senior now that you have so much experience?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I really think about the age as much as just trying to be friendly with everyone on the team. Bringing some past experience is helpful, but everyone is nice on the team, and we all just get along, and I don't think that really needs more of a grade situation, but just everyone's friends with each other. It's all good.
What areas of your game did you work on in the off season, and how much or how satisfied are you with your progress?
Well, I took a lot of lessons. I played some tournaments over the off season, and I'm definitely happy with my progress. I have been trying to work on match play, and I hope that shows in this season because I know that second singles competition will be tough, but hopefully it'll be good.
When you look at the other girls on the team, I mean, obviously Delaney's a practice partner for you, but who else pushes you to improve?
Oh, there's a bunch of juniors and seniors that have all been practicing in some of clinics with me in the off season. So we continue to practice together in the team. And I don't know, there's a lot of juniors and seniors that really are nice. And also, there's a few freshmen that have come up, and they are definitely at a good level. They're fun to play with and good to practice with.
Excellent. What are your goals for this season, individually and for your team?
Well, for the team, like Delaney said, I hope that everybody can look at us and be like, wow, they really get along. I hope we have some good team bonding. And individually and as a team, I hope we just win as many matches as possible and just play as well as we can. Also, individually, I hope that I can improve my mental game in games and just play my best.
All right. Well, good luck to you this fall. Coach, back to you. I talked to the girls about some of the other players on the team. Fill out your roster. Who else are you expecting to contribute this season?
Well, we have a lot of girls that we are trying out in different positions at the start. So we have, as mentioned, we have some freshmen. We have Anna Hively and Ingrid Latour. Caroline Keegan is also practicing with us. We have some seniors that are back with us. That would be Maisie Spermuli. And we also have Mary Claire Holdren, as well as Sophia Martins. And some of the juniors would be Dora Norton and Lucy Hopkins. And I hope, since I'm not looking at a list, that I didn't forget anybody. If I did, girls, can you help fill in? I think I mentioned everybody, and it's honestly a phenomenal group.
Excellent.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank Thank
Great.
you. I'm sorry. There were 12 off the top of my head, and
It's so
yes,
hard.
they are awesome too. Honestly, Alexa is very strong player as well as Eliza. Hmm.
All right. And last one for you is what's it going to take for your team to hit its ceiling?
Well, I think sincerely, hit ceiling this year, it's going to be their mental toughness because we already know that they're going to be facing very skilled players. So it's going to come down to letting loose and just playing their game and hitting the ball no matter how tough the competition is, just staying in there for every beat. I think, as both the girls mentioned and I mentioned also, I think one of the strengths of our team is their chemistry already. I think they're very close, and the two girls that we are talking to, Delaney and Claire, have been great leaders as far as including everybody and practicing in whatever capacity is asked of them. So it's been phenomenal. And I think also hitting the ceiling as we go on years to come is getting players to play year round. That would be very
Absolutely, right?
exciting for us. Yeah. Hmm.
For sure. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the ladies taking some time to preview your season, and I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you so much. It was great. We appreciate it.